So I'm looking forward to taking some callers today. Does that sound good to you? Yes, I'm in agreement. Oh, good, he's here. Hey, Wyatt. Was traffic bad this morning?
Was traffic bad? Jason, your question presupposes that my tardiness could only be caused by an extraneous circumstance, rather than an act of my own volition, which further assumes that I actually care about punctuality. Why is she here?
Oh, Margaret? She's our guest.
Jason, I have the ability to see if the Wendy's mascot in live action is sitting in the guest seat. The question is why?
Why? Well, last time she did a great job, and...
On second thought, I'd like to retract my question. If you'd like to ruin your podcast the minute it has elevated to a level of mediocrity, be my guest.
Hey, Jason. We're ready.
Let's suck today's dick.
Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Margaret is back in studio with us today. Most of you seem to like Margaret from our last show, so we brought her back. Margaret, welcome. As I mentioned on my last show, as a way of getting you guys more involved with the podcast, we're going to start taking callers. So let's take our first call from Dan from Victorville, California. Victorville, huh? Jesus. Sorry, Dan. Dan, you are live.
Yeah, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. When you guys got Wyatt on, I actually had high hopes for this shitty podcast, but now you got this red-haired bitch. What's her name, Maggie?
It's Margaret.
Yeah, I think I can speak for all listeners that hearing some red-haired feminist yapping, it's not entertaining.
Dan, if I may interject, it's obvious that living in an inhospitable desert environment where smoking crystal meth is the most popular recreational activity has impaired your logic and reasoning skills. Please tell me, how is me discussing my work at a wolf sanctuary feminist?
No. Don't you try to turn this around. You said that alpha males don't exist. That's feminist propaganda.
No, that's not what I said. What I said was that an alpha male wolf, emphasis on the word wolf, does not fit our definition of alpha. But never mind that. I'm curious to know the reason why you're so fixated with my hair color. Why do you keep mentioning that I have red hair?
Maybe because it looks fucking stupid?
I see. Dan, I'm curious. Does anyone in your family have red hair?
No, dumbass, and I know where you're going with this.
What do you mean?
You're gonna say that I hate red hair because my mom has red hair, but she doesn't have red hair, idiot. I know you want to call me misogynist, say I hate my mom, so I hate you, all that shit.
No one said that, Dan.
But I love my mom, and you're nothing like her. My mom is actually a cool chick. You're a bitch. You're not hot. My mom, she is hot. And just like, long story short, I don't hate my mom.
Okay.
But you know, funny thing is, my dad, who's a man, he has red hair. And if there's anybody I hate him because he's a fucking douchebag. So nice try. Nice making assumptions about me.
A deep hatred of the father and an idolization, or rather fetishization of the mother. Yes, this is a classic case of an Oedipus complex.
An Oedipus complex?
Yes, notice how Dan includes his mother into the conversation, or more importantly, how Dan comments on his mother's attractiveness when that was never a topic of discussion. You see, Dan does not perceive his mother like a typical Homo sapien. Dan, rather, recognizes his mother as an ideal mate.
Fuck you.
It is therefore unsurprising that Dan has a deep hatred for his father, because in the case of Dan, the father is not the father. The father is competition.
Fuck you. Are you gonna let me talk? Are you guys gonna let me talk?
Yes.
Margaret, you're a dumb, ugly bitch. I'm out.
Good one, Dan. Very smart. Hey, Dan, are you still there? No, he hung up. I hope Dan enjoys his lovely day in Victorville.
All right. Well, that was interesting.
How about another caller? Margaret, is that okay? Yes.
All right, great. Well, in that case, let's bring on Michael from Brooklyn. Michael, you're live.
Hey, just want to say to Dan, Dan, you're a fucking idiot. And Margaret, I saw a photo of you, and let's just say Dan is very wrong.
All right.
Smart and beautiful. Margaret, you're a dream. Jason, you better not let her go.
Don't worry, Michael. I think Margaret's here to stay.